Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saanich Emerging Land, Emerging People. My name is Maria Koropecky, and I am your host. And today I have a special treat for you. We're in Sidney, BC, and it's not quite in Saanich, but it is part of the Saanich Peninsula. And so I thought I'd take you here today to show you another beach. This beach is really rocky. There's a lot of seaweed today. I guess we're low tide, and it's just lovely. And so I'll show you around. Take a look at this log. The seawater has really polished the wood and has made it very smooth to sit on. Lots of shells here on the beach. Here's a nice seashell. Artist. I like the way that the seaweed looks like spinach covering the rocks. And this seaweed, the purple, looks more like cabbage. Trying to get closer to the heron. I'm so delighted to see the heron on the beach with us today. In my experience, when I see animals on my path, it means Mother Nature is giving me a little wink and a little message. And if you see a certain animal regularly on your travels, they may be a spirit animal for you, and they may hold some special significance. I don't see herons that often, but I do see them every now and then. And as a metaphor, herons mean there's something new coming up on the horizon. Herons are about new beginnings and abundance and prosperity. And we have a heron here, so I'm just trying to give it some space and some respect, but I'm admiring the heron. They teach us to stay calm and patient and to trust our intuition. They have a knack for staying still and patient and then bursting into action when the timing is just perfect. Herons are mystical and majestic creatures, and they fly with such elegance and grace. And their wingspan is just amazing. So if you see a heron on your journey, remember that it's a good sign. It means there's abundance all around you. In this chapter of my novel, Closer to Indigo, Sidney, British Columbia, transforms from a little sleepy town to a booming hub of cultural activities. During the week following Thanksgiving 2018, 3 stellar events converge upon the streets of good old Sidney by the Sea, earning it a little pushpin on the world map. The sleepy town wakes up to the town crier's bell ringing, which clamors with more fervor than the Sidney Classical Orchestra's opening concerto. First, from October 11th to the 14th, Sidney hosts the 2018 World Rowing Coastal Championships, an extreme sport that appreciates windy and wavy conditions. The patch between Tallista and Lochside Parks makes for the first ever beach start in the history of the competition, and the Saanich Sea creates a spectacular ocean playground and backdrop. Meanwhile, the Sidney Fine Art Show, which attracts artists from far and wide, who splash colors onto their canvases of choice to create new worlds, is being held at the Mary Winspear Center from October the 12th to the 14th, and Maria discovers that one of the award-winning artists of the event is actually staying at the Lantern Inn that weekend. Louise, the innkeeper, an artist herself, has given Maria 2 free tickets to attend the show, so she takes her mom on Sunday afternoon. On top of all that, quaint little Sidney also turns into Hollywood North for a day on October the 11th. Movie crews magically transform Beacon Avenue into a winter wonderland for a Hallmark Channel love story called Christmas Bells Are Ringing. The joke is, in reality, the town is actually enjoying unseasonably warm and sunny autumnal weather, with temperatures hovering around 13 degrees Celsius, which is great for the rowers, but not so ideal for a Christmas-themed movie set. While leaves on the trees are turning amber, pumpkin, saffron, crimson, and aubergine, all of the actors in the movie have to stretch to pretend it is a stereotypical snowy Canadian Christmas. To help everyone get into the holiday spirit, the producers festoon the storefronts with glitzy golden garlands and flashing lights. The crew even procures 20 cartloads of ice from the Satellite Fish Company to create real snow on the Sidney Pier, and after they yell "action" for the last time, Both actors and locals revel in a real old-fashioned snowball fight. From the sky, the locations of the 3 coincidental events in Sydney form a perfect triangle across the town, with the art show near the Pat Bay Highway at the top point, the filming at the pier at the bottom right corner, and the rowing competition on the shore at the bottom left. All of this extra activity is attracting thousands of bustling tourists to the island, and that means the Lantern Inn is booked solid. Both breakfast sittings are full, and Maria is flying from the kitchen to the dining room, carrying plates of the crowd-pleasing extravaganza casserole that is jam-packed with hash browns, cheeses, bacon bits, and eggs. The little sleepy town of Sidney can't press the snooze button anymore. Read from Closer to Indigo by Maria Koropecky. Got a little bit of a waterfall here. Oh, can you smell the sea air, the salty ocean breeze? All this water going back to the sea. That island there, up ahead, that's James Island, and I've been there. I went there on a secret mission while I was working at the Peninsula News Review. This rock climbing reminds me of when I was a kid. We used to have these 2 vacant lots next to our house, and they were filled with these big boulders, and used to climb them all the time. Oh, this looks like he's getting ready. Oh, ooh, wow. Today just happens to be my birthday, and what a beautiful treat to spend some time with a heron.